Hello everybody and welcome to the Olympus server. You are here with me, Morilibus. And today, we're going to try to get rid of that rain as soon as we can. Hopefully. But we are going to be doing some redstone. No! Too bad, we're doing it. Okay. What do we need? I need some droppers. I need some furnaces. Just 8. And hoppers we have. Maybe a button or 2. Yoink! Alright. And we got some blocks. Let's get some other blocks going. Let's take some stone. We got ender pearls. We've got dirt. Very important dirt. Alright, that might be enough to get going. So run around. Whee! I think we'll be working where the rain won't bother us. Maybe. Alright, so I think I've decided that this area here, in the yellow, we are going to use for... Stay away, rain. Shh. Shh. Stay away from all the holes. Huh? Okay, yeah, I think we're going to put our smelter thingy here. This is what this floor will be, and I think we'll also store our iron ore and gold ore here and any other thing that we might want to smelt. So I think that's the plan. I put out this little dirt platform, so I just extended that. So we are going to have a little bit of a dead space here. I think we talked about maybe having this slope down and having another opening here, like on the other side. I think I've decided that I'm not going to do that anymore. So that might be the only real balcony here. We might have another balcony somewhere. Who knows? Maybe a little one. Ooh, there's a zombie over there. Where did you spawn, sir? He's not tracking us. We'll leave him be. Alright. Until he backstabs us. But yeah. Let's figure out where we want to put this. I've kind of got a design that I've been playing around with in creative. And it needs about 6 or 7 deep. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go 9 just to give us some room. And where's the center? Center is here. And we're going to offset this thing anyway. So, but let's figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the thing's not actually this big. But what we want is some furnaces, and those are going to be actually off the ground. Should we make this the furnace area? Sure. Okay, so we're going to use... This is going to be a fairly small smelter. It's only going to be 8 furnaces. But that's enough to do like a stack. Or 8 stacks, I guess. I almost wanted to make it 9. We could make it 9. That way it'll do like a full 9 stacks of iron, in which could be turned into 9 stack, or a stack of blocks. So yeah, maybe we'll do 9, which means I have to go get a couple more. But that's okay. Ooh, maybe we can sleep. We'll ask Damian. Let's grab another furnace. Break our ankles. Okay, let's get in the bed. Whoop. And in. Brilliant. Okay. So much better. Okay, so 9 furnaces is the goal. De nada, it's nothing. Forget about it. And we'll have to figure out how we want to center this as well. Oh, he found us. You did. He did. There shouldn't be too many places for things to spawn. And I think the zombies need to... I think they'll only spawn if it's dark enough. So even though they can spawn out of thin air, I don't think they do it in lit areas. But I could be wrong. Gold boots. Pfft, I don't want it. Right. So we're going to have that. We're going to have a space. We're going to have 2 chests. Like so. How does that work for centering? Not Doesn't look very centered to me, but that's okay. What else are we going to have? Let me just make sure I get this all right. We're going to have some lamps here. 2 lamps. And that's pretty much it. We'll get some stairs as well later on. Alright, so it goes over 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's kind of centered in terms of the whole unit. So maybe we'll leave it at that. It'll be 1 more on that side when I add a block. It's probably good enough. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. So next we will... Oh, and these are going to be actually forward 1. So really it's going to be like that. And we'll move these guys. Okay. So we want a regular chest on the left. Trap chest on the right. Get rid of those. And we're going to get some hoppers. So, let's see if we can build this all on camera. I have most of it in my head, and I've been playing around creative, but I might need to cut to figure out some things. We'll see. Alright. So this is basically, this line will just take things out of the furnace when it's done. If there's something there, we just pull it out automatically. However, I do want to make it so it doesn't always pull things out automatically. So like if we're smelting iron, I might want to collect that myself and be able to get XP from it. So what we're going to do for that is we're going to run some redstone right there. And then we're going to run some torches, which I didn't get. Let's get some torches. We'll run some torches along that, and that will shut those hoppers off so that they don't pull anything out. Bing! So yeah, if we have those like that, if anything were to be in there, it wouldn't move, but that also means that it won't pull anything out of there. Step 1. And that we're going to hook up to a button. Probably right here, I think. Or maybe lower, I don't know. I guess that feels low because I'm 1 lower than I should be. Because this will be floor height, so we could do it there. Doesn't really matter. And that'll turn on this lamp and say that it's in auto mode. We'll have like an auto mode. So auto mode means that these will be off and that as it's cooking, it's just going to pull things out. So if you want to do like a bulk thing of cobblestone or something, you could throw it all in there, turn auto mode off or auto mode on, and it'll automatically pull all that stuff over and fill it up over here. So that's the idea of that. This won't be used for like huge smelting. Like if I want to smelt a ton of cobble, I think we'll set up another smelter for that kind of thing, like an industrial one that just does a ton of stuff. And we're going to hopefully feed this thing with sticks. But I'm going to want it so that we can put other things in here too. So this chest on the right is going to be our input chest. So here we can put either the cobblestone or iron ore or whatever we want. But I also want to be able to put fuel in here too. So we're going to set up a little bit of a filter, I guess, a item sorter that will pull out fuel, which I think we'll just use coal, but we'll see. We could maybe change that in the future. All right. Now for this, let's see here. Do I put 2? What do I do here? Trying to think. I think I went too high for whatever reason. I think for more aesthetics. And then we're going to run some blocks up here. And this design that I'm about to show you is not my own. I think I just recently saw the concept used in JL's video. He was showing some auto crafting thing where basically it would throw a bunch of items on at you and then you could quickly craft things up. So that's kind of what this is based off of, and I think Tango Tech used this as well in his smelter, I think. I remember watching the video, but I didn't pay too much attention to it in terms of what was going on. So this may be using other people's ideas and concepts, which is what Minecraft is all about. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put a comparator here. And yeah, if you don't know how this works, I will show you. And we'll get a repeater. And we'll get a torch. Alright, so this line, this is powering these blocks, which is basically locking all these hoppers. So if I put something in here, like zombie flesh, it's going to go all the way to the end. Until it gets to the end. And then that comparator is going to read that there was something in there. And then that flesh is going to get pulled down. Now, that doesn't seem all that impressive. However, if we were to put a chest here, and, oops, just put it here for now. If we were to do this, and we would take these 32 items, they're going to start getting pulled out through these hopper line. And every time the first one that gets introduced gets to here, it's going to activate this, and it's going to unlock these. So what this actually does is evenly divide up the blocks or whatever you have in there. So that at the end of it, okay, we got 5, we got 4. I said evenly. Or did I put a number in that was not divisible? Okay, this didn't work. But it should. It should work. What it should do is evenly distribute these items so that you get, yeah, like an even distribution of everything. So that is our goal. So that way all the furnaces are getting used, even if you're only smelting like a stack of something. It won't just put a stack in one furnace, it'll put it in all the furnaces. Alright, let's try that again. How many did I put in? Let's put 16 in, because that should make it so there's 2 in everything. So let's try this again. So that should, and the rate at which items are moved through the hoppers, when that one item gets to here, there's an item in all of these hoppers, or there should be. So now it should have put 2 in each. And we're going to assume that it's going to continue doing so. There we go. So this is fairly... Oh, 1 and 1. Oh, it's because I have 9 furnaces too. That's why. I was thinking 8. So I should have been multiples of 9. Would have been better off. But anyway, we'll leave that there. Okay, so next, for the fuel, we're going to do a similar thing. So we got our hopper line there. We're going to put... Let's see here. I'm going to put blocks here. Now for fuel, I want to detect when there's no excess fuel, I guess. So if there's only fuel in the furnace and there's none backlogged in these hoppers, I want to know about it. I want to know, tell me these things. So that's what these comparators are going to be used for, and we'll maybe deal with those in a second. Am I going to run out of hoppers? Probably. Okay, so for the fuel line, it's going to work very similar as the other ones. So we're going to have to put blocks along here with the redstone. And let's see here. That will be like that. Okay, that probably went in there, did it? I think so. Comparator. Repeater. Why don't I have more things on my bar? So I don't have to keep going to my inventory. Silly. Right, same deal. So this will be locked until it gets to the end, and then it will evenly distribute the fuel. So that's the goal of that. Next, we have to get items out of this chest. So we're going to have to use some hoppers, and we're going to use a dropper elevator, and I think I'm going to put it right over. I'm trying to position things a little better than I had. So it was a little cramped. So I think I'm going to put it over here. For now, we'll leave it at that, and we'll put hoppers in there. Go away. There we go. In our trap chest. So there we have it. So now when we put items in here, they'll go towards this hopper elevator. And before I wire up this hopper elevator, let's just get everything situated so that we know things are going to work out. Let's just light this up a bit in case we get a swarm of zombies. So that's going to be our input chest, which probably won't be there. It's gone. It's gone. We want to take things out of the hopper, dropper elevator, and we want to introduce them into here. However, we also want to, let's see, we want to create an item sorter. So we're going to do that right here, I think. Whoops. So if we put something there, that will be our item sorter, and that's going to be for our fuel. And if we want to do more than one type of fuel, we're going to have to expand this and have more than one type filter. But from there, I guess we'll just go like that. And this might not be all that efficient in hopper usage or anything like that, but I don't care. If we're doing a tutorial for this, I might try to make it smaller. But I know Tango already has one for this type of deal, and I don't know what his can do and what this one might do. So maybe there's no point in making a tutorial, because his is fine. Actually, what I want to do is, there's a problem with this, and it's the stupid dropper elevators. They're too slow. So if I were to just introduce items into this thing, you know how they get evenly distributed? They wouldn't, because this thing wouldn't be throwing items up here fast enough for the hopper line, so we'd get gaps. So we'd have like an item here, a gap, item, gap, or something like that happening, and we don't want that. We don't want it. Ta-da! So what we're going to do is we're going to throttle, we're actually going to lock this up. So when the item elevator is in use, it's actually not going to let any items go down here until all the items have gone up into this chest. And that's kind of a downside because it has to wait. So if you put a lot of stuff in the chest, it's not going to start running until all those items get up to here. So if you have like a chest full, it might take a while before this thing starts running. So that's a downside, but I guess you could just kind of manually load it up. Or maybe we could throw in some other kind of override. So that's about that. Let's see. So this is our filter. So do we have... Let's get rid of those. So we're going to pull items out of there. And then we got to introduce them over here. Looks like this needs to be one higher for some reason. Let's just see. Okay. Maybe not. Can I jump? I can. Can I jump up here? I can. Okay, so we still need to put this hopper line in, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to get more hoppers. Okay, so we could turn this guy and have him go into there. Although I think I want to maybe take it up higher, so that I can make sure that nothing gets kind of stuck in this, so if we introduce too much fuel. Or I got to figure out how we're going to introduce fuel from the sticks as well. So that stuff's going to come from the witch farm, obviously, the sticks. But we got to figure out how that stuff's going to get up here. What we'll probably end up doing is change that hopper line that goes over there. Since that area is lower, I'll probably bring it over through this guy or something instead and bring it across. And that'll take care of our sorting areas for our iron and our gold as well, which will probably be off to the side. Probably on this side, I guess, since that's where the chest is. So we'll probably want a hopper line coming past this area, and then it'll go over to the quap, go through the quap, and then it'll drop down and go underneath to the clay. I think that'll be what we'll have to do. All right, so yeah, I think I'm going to move this up one more. So let's reclaim those, and actually I'm going to go make some more hoppers, so I'll be right back. Whew. All right. All my iron's still down here. I actually got a decent amount, so I thought I'd show you guys. I've been caving. I went caving a couple times. I think first time I got like 15 stacks of iron. Second time I got about 9. And people have also been using the shop, so I've been getting some iron ore from there. So yeah, we're doing pretty good on iron now. I'm sure it'll go quick once I need to make a bunch of hoppers again. And I used to have more, and I made like a stack of hoppers. Okay, so I've torn out that other part. So this one will want the filter. Actually, we might want to take it this way. Hang on a second. Hang on, hang on. Okay, I think we'll take it straight across, yeah. So we'll have a hopper there. Then we need one here. And then from there, we need one going this way. And we'll have to add in one more dropper as well. We'll bring it up one higher, I think. And we'll move that chest. And another hopper. Okay, all right. Good. And then anything else will just get sent over to this guy, which is fine. So we'll just go ahead and pipe him over. Ooh, I can't have that guy facing that way. Can't have any of these guys facing that way. Or that one I can. Okay. We'll do that. We'll get rid of that guy. He went inside. There we go. Okay, so there's our filter. Items will come through. If they're coal, they will get removed. And maybe we have room here for a couple more fuel sources. I'm not too sure. We'll see about that. So let's go ahead and get the item elevator situated, I guess. Or let's think here. I got to put in a little T flip-flop. And I'm wondering if I should maybe have it... Maybe we should put the button over here instead. And that will be our T flip-flop for the auto mode. So let's see if we can get that situated first. So I got a button there, which isn't going to work. Unless I use a repeater. Could do that. Let's try that. Let's bring a repeater out here. Let's put it into a block. Nope, can't do that because it'll power this guy. So I need some slabs. Okay, let me get this figured out as we are running a little bit low on time. Okay, I think I got it situated. I moved the button up one. So now this block's going to get powered. It will send power into this block, which will turn off this torch. And I've got this little T flip-flop thing. I don't know if someone's made this before, but I was just playing around with it and came across it. So I just got two hoppers facing into each other, and they've got an item in it. And then if you take a comparator signal out of it, every time you hit the button, the item will end up in a different location. So let's see if we can show that in action. Okay, so it's in the front. So if we hit the button again, now it's in the back. Now the only thing is it doesn't give off one pulse, it actually gives off two pulses with each with each flop. Yeah, yeah, the item actually goes back and forth twice. So that could be actually useful for other implications if you need a double pulse. We don't here, but it's not going to really impact us at all anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now I got to figure out I got to light up this guy. So I think if we just bring it right across here, we might be able to power this block above the lamp and steal the signal from this torch. Not too sure. Might have to do something. Let's see. Here, I don't want that to power it. We could put a block and just make sure we have a repeater here. There. And I got to make sure I don't power any of these guys either. So I guess I got to put a half slab there. Trouble. How are we going to make this work? Yeah, I'm not copying this directly from the one I built in Creative World. I kind of got the concept down. I was like, okay, let's go build it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Give me that back. Let's turn that back on. There we go. Okay, so I might need to find a different way to get that through. Or maybe I'll move this flip-flop somewhere else. So let's go ahead and work with this guy then. We're going to steal him. And is there anything underneath that we have to worry about? For now, I'll put it over here. So I'm just going to put the same old item elevator I've been using lately, which is with the torch tower. So I don't think I'll bore you with that, and I'll just go ahead and build it, if I remember how. I don't have enough blocks. I have enough blocks. Uh-oh. Ah! Is there stuff in there? Apparently. Okay, we can give it a little test here. Let's throw 33 dirt, which are going to get sent into this thing. Oh. Oh, no, they won't. They'll get, like, spat out. Oh, it looks like I missed something, too. This thing's almost dead. Okay, it's going too quickly. I got to change that to 2 ticks. Oh, so laggy. I hate these item elevators. Hate them so much. Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, that torch. These torches aren't off. They have... Okay, I'm missing a torch. Or 2, or 3. There we go. Oh, there was a torch there. Okay, good. Oh, no, that was supposed to be there. Can't win. Can't win, guys. Okay. So there's our item elevator. I'm sure items got stuck. Indeed. Okay. Let me get it all sorted and set up, and we'll do a little test. Make sure that part's working. Okay. We are good for a test. Let's go with 32 dirt. So that should send it into there. Just going to send it all up to there. I'll just throw some light. And hopefully it'll all end up in that chest. If it does, that part is good to go. Looks like it. Wait for it. Brilliant. Good. Okay, so from that chest, we are going to put the hop line over here. And then what we're going to do... What we're going to do is we're going to turn this guy to face this way instead, I think. Get rid of that. Put the hopper here. And we can put the chest right above it. Okay, so now I'll send it into the chest. And what we want to do is we want to lock this hopper that is right below the chest. And we should be able to do that relatively easy, I think. Get back up. All we got to do is we want one that's off. This one is off. Okay, we'll take that torch there. And... Oh no, wait, that's wrong. I guess I just need redstone right there. We're going to put that to 4 ticks. What that will do is it will provide a steady on whenever this item elevator is happening. So now we should be able to test that as well. So let's go ahead and throw our 32 dirt in, I guess. No, let's throw 18. And that should evenly distribute between all those things, except for they're all going to go in the fuel side of things. Ah, whatever. Shouldn't matter. So if I throw 18 dirt in there, and we go up, this item elevator, you can see this is giving a constant on state. Just with that 4 tick delay, it doesn't have enough time to shut off and turn back on again. So all those items should end up here first, and then once it got to 18, then they start to trickle out of there. So that's what we want to see. That way, all the items will get evenly distributed through all the furnaces, both fuel and whatever we are deciding on smelting. So we're nearly done on concept. I'll have to pretty it up and all that on my own. You have to excuse me, it is pretty choppy right now. I don't know if I can improve that at all. I don't know if it's better with VSync on or VSync off. Hard to say. Okay, so next we got to set up that item filter. We also have to set up a low fuel. So let's go work on that. Low fuel, we said we're going to take from the comparator signal here. So, and there we go. There's lots of stuff in this. Probably just the dirt. I might have to get that out of there. I don't think there's a good way to get that stuff out. Alright, we're going to take a torch signal. And we need to invert these again. I have to go get some more blocks. I think I got to invert. Right now it's empty, so as long as one of them is empty, maybe we don't need another torch tower. I'll think about it. Let's get some more blocks. Okay, so right now it is actually in a low fuel condition. There is at least one of those hoppers that does not have any items in it. So when that happens, these torches will turn on. So what we should be able to do is just take a redstone signal across here. And then, oh wow, my low frames, guys. Apologize. Like 15, 16 frames. Why? You computer, you are awful. Better? Worse. Okay, I think it's better with that off. Let's just go, let's turn this off for a second while we're working. Okay. So that we got to get over there somehow. We also have to do something. I'm going to get rid of this. This was for our T flip-flop. I think I'll try to work that in once we're all done. I'm going to sleep. Alright, so we will put our... right there, I guess. What is this hopper? Oh, that's the T flip-flop. Let's get rid of it. Okay. So we need our comparator. So we're going to read this guy. Currently has nothing in it. Those are going to get pulled out, right? Damn. I'm not thinking. Okay, comparator. Redstone, redstone. And I'm just going to curve this one around. So we'll put a torch there. And we'll just put a repeater here and redstone there. So that'll power that one right below it. So now if I put something in there like redstone, it's going to block that up. So I'll have to go get some coal or something to do. But now we've got... Where did those end up? Ooh, there's chests in there. Okay, there's the redstone. Look at all this. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Something in here. Oh no, nothing in there. All the other ones have something in it. Okay. I'll have to get that out after. So anyway, this, and then we got to figure that out. Okay. Okay. So that's that. And now from here, we'll have to figure out a way to get that all the way over to the other side, which isn't very convenient at all. So I'll have to play around with that too. So I don't think I'll do that on camera because it's going to be a little finicky. I might have to even move some things around. I'm not too sure. What's happening there? Okay, those are all good. Alright, so item elevator works. Everything else works. The only thing that doesn't work is the auto mode. So we need to set this up to turn that off. So let me figure out how I can squeeze that in. And maybe I'll try to hook up the light as well and bring you guys back. Alright, I think I figured out this one at least. If I can make it work. Ooh, maybe not. How can I do this? Okay, that will power that. No, I'd have to put a repeater there. Can I put a repeater there? Is there a torch? No, there's a torch there. I can't do that. I have not figured this out at all. I need to get... My goal is to power this block. If I can. Then I can wrap things around. So maybe if I do that... Ooh, that's getting power right now. Who powering you? Oh, you are. Right. Okay. Oh, can I do that? No, because that's going to power that. Nuts! Thought I had it. I don't have it. I have it. Block those off. That goes there. Powers this block here that has a repeater on it, so it's not going to interfere. And then I should be able to just run this straight across and power that. And here I could either put a repeater that would go through there. Okay, so low fuel. So now that is on. That means there's a low fuel condition. So we want that to be off by default. Okay, good. Next, we want RT flip-flop. How do I get that to work? Where's our button? Our button is right there still. Okay, so we still have that thing going. Where is it going? Where is it? It's right somewhere. Oh, it's down a level, and it goes into that block. Okay, what are these for? Anything? Can I get rid of them? Yep. Okay, so we could still pull this out from here. So we got this block to work with, or we could bring it maybe further down, or we could probably put that there. Is there... no. Okay, well, we could actually turn this into a repeater as well. That will still work in terms of delay. I don't think we can add much more delay to that. So we have that going, or I could make that a half slab as well. That would work. Why don't we do that? So if we do this, we can keep that like that. And then here we will put our hoppers. So one there, break that. And yoink, yoink. Have to put some redstone on top of that one. And I got to make sure that powering that block doesn't do anything, which is what we are currently doing. Nope, there's nothing even on that block. Okay. Try to get rid of all the blocks that are irrelevant to the build. I should have probably used a different block to put redstone on. But I guess the stone at the end of it will be the blocks in terms of what the redstone is on. Okay, so we can take our comparator signal out of here and into a block and a torch. Just gotta make sure we don't interfere with any of these things or have that interfere. So really, I just gotta connect this up to the T flip-flop. So we could put the redstone. Am I out of redstone? I am. So if I bring redstone all the way down to there, that should connect up no problem. And then I've got to hook up the lamp, which might be the hard part. Let me try to do that. I think I've got it. Okay, I pushed this thing back one more block, which means I might need to change this block to something that won't get powered, or if it even matters if it's getting powered. No, that's still... Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay. What I can do is put it there instead and do that. Yeah. So that'll still power that. This is getting kind of messy. Except this guy's going to power this, which is also going to power that, which is going to prevent it from working. Nothing's easy. Nothing's easy. Don't got it. I don't got it. Okay, I sort of have it. I don't know if I really like it. Okay, I'm going to take a comparator signal from both sides. So right now it's saying it's off. So let's make sure it's off on this side as well. So what I had to do, now there's a block. If I look under there, there's a hopper. So when this is on, it's actually going to lock that hopper, which might not be a problem. Because if this is locked, we just have to make sure when this is on, that auto mode is off, which it will be in this state. So I got to make sure that's the same state over here. So auto mode is currently off, and I don't even have this hooked up. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we need another comparator here. comparator. So this is going to read nothing. And redstone. And I had to add in this repeater here because this is only giving off like a single strength of 1. So we got to boost that all the way up. Okay, so auto mode is off. All those torches are on. Let's go to the front, hit the button. Let's see if we can change that. So if we hit this button, nothing happens at all. Why? Okay, what happened? This did not turn off, I noticed. So is that still that one block? Ah, it is. Okay. So this little thing I'm doing is not working. So I may have to try again. It works, sort of. Just gotta change that to a repeater. That's a comparator. Okay, so auto mode is off. Okay, it's in the wrong state. So if we change, I had to bulge it out of the side here. What I might do is if I can come up with a more compact way to put all this stuff together, I probably will, and then I'll change it. But for now, let's just get this thing working. Okay, so auto mode is off because those torches are on. And now auto mode should be on, but those torches are still on. And the reason that is happening is why? Did I not hook this up all the way, perhaps? Oh yeah, I just need a piece of redstone there. Okay, so I'm taking 2 comparator signals out of here. One from this hopper and one from this hopper. And I put a little button here, just so it wouldn't hopefully interfere with this item elevator. We'll see. I don't know if that will bud because it is on a hopper. We'll have to see. Hope not. But there we go. So we got a low fuel indicator, and then we also have a auto mode. And you can see how they flash on and off. So that's what I meant by it gives off like 2 pulses whenever it switches between each state. But that shouldn't be a problem. And then we'll be able to hide everything up here with some stairs and stuff like that, but that'll have to wait for another time. So let's give this thing a test. Okay, we'll give this thing a test. We'll even try out the fuel thing, although I might have stuff stuck in the fuel thing, I'm not too sure. Okay, so what we will do is, what is this, 22 items, I do believe. So we'll put coal in there, so that'll filter only coal. And let's see here, are all these empty now? Okay, everything is empty. Let's just check the furnaces real quick, make sure nothing got stuck in there. Okay, and I'm going to turn auto mode off. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in, let's try just putting in 9 coal and see if they make it where they're supposed to. So we put in 9 coal, item elevator is going off. Good. And then once it's all out, it should go across. Oh, we got some burnout happening. And then hopefully we'll end up with some coal in here although things do not appear to be working properly. This is still set properly. Where was that torch burnout happening? I wonder if it was this guy. Got 18 still. Where did they end up? So far so good. Not really. Okay, I've got a problem. I'll have to figure out where that coal even went. I don't even know. Coal still says it's empty, so maybe it ended up in one of these. Oh, I wonder. I think I know where they are. They are stuck right here. Okay, we got to put a half slab here instead. Although that's not even powered, so that shouldn't have happened. And we did see the item elevator moving. So that shouldn't have been it, although that would have been a problem in the other state. Where are you guys? We did put 9 coal in. Okay. Is there another coal? Okay, they're right here. So they are getting powered there. Why are they getting powered there? Who's powering you? It could only be this block. Okay, there we go. I don't think that block was needed. Okay, so now we should get the fuel. Okay, we got 2 in there, 3, 4. How much fuel are we losing? Or did I need that block for the filter? Or the locker? Locker blocker. Oh, I know what I do need this block though. Okay, well I broke the fuel. I broke that thing. So we'll have an extra 22 items that made it into the fuel. Let's just see if they kind of evenly distributed themselves. They have. We got 3 in each. Got 4 in there. So yeah, if it's uneven, the additional ones will go to here. So this additional 3, they made it to there till that comparator turned on. And into there. Okay. Next, let's try some iron. So let's just try 9. And the cool thing is, all these furnaces will turn on at the same time. So you can see the item elevator in operation. All the items should be making their way over there, and then they should drop. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, what happened? There we go. So many blocks you gotta worry about. And the furnace turns on. So we got 1 in each of those. And because this is on, the items are not going to get pulled out of there automatically. And it should be done. Wasting fuel, obviously, with coal, but I don't really care. And if we turn that on, now all that iron should come over here. And we got our 9 ingots. So there we go. We got our auto smelter. Kind of messy. I don't like how this sticks out to the side, so I will probably try to fix that. And next we got to set up a little item filter right here for our iron and our gold. I don't know what else we should store up here. I think that's probably it in terms of ores. I don't think there's any other ore that we would want to smelt, but maybe if I'm forgetting something obvious, let me know. And anything else we want to smelt up here, such as food and stuff like that, we'll probably have to worry about that some other time. Or I don't know if we'll have sorting for that, like raw pork, raw chicken, raw beef, all that kind of stuff. If we try to make room for everything that could be cooked to be up here, that'll be a lot of stuff. And it's not like we're storing like cobble up here or anything like that. So I think we'll leave it at that. But there you have it. It goes up kind of high too, but I might try to play around with that too. If I get something functional and compact, maybe we can make a tutorial on it. Let me know if you're interested in that. Otherwise, next I'll just have to pertify the thing or put a skin on it, which will involve a lot of stairs and such. So anyway, hopefully that wasn't too long and too boring and too redstone-y for you. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode. I have been playing around with the ceiling, but I haven't really come up with anything I really like. So that's all I got right now. Some red clay, head quartz, but yeah. Time being, I've just kind of left it to see what I thought of that. I'm not sure I really like that all that much, and it's too dark right in there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!